To hide his affair, my husband spent $100,000 hiring a beautiful nanny to spy on me. But one day I found a bracelet that wasn't mine on his desk. I started noticing he was always making secret calls, laughing intimately each time. I couldn't hold back any longer and confronted him directly. "Are you cheating on me?" He frantically denied it, even asking if I'd forgotten to take my antidepressants. In that moment I calmed down. After all, I had no concrete evidence. The next day at noon, I called him to ask if he wanted to grab lunch, but he didn't answer. Only when his assistant mentioned he'd left hours ago did I instantly sense something was off. I decided to go to his usual restaurant. Sure enough, I saw him with his female secretary, laughing happily together. Over the next week, I kept seeing them together. At that point, I was certain he'd betrayed me. Tears overwhelmed me completely. Fortunately, our nanny comforted me and encouraged me to talk to the secretary. Yet the secretary insisted she had no relationship with my husband. But the very next moment, my husband happened to walk by and saw everything. He angrily accused me of being absurd. After returning home, I confronted him about where he'd been every noon lately.
"I've been taking these. I just had them printed as a present for Grace so she could outdo the other kids. Thought we could put them in the album together."
You took these. I am so sorry.
You should be.
When I realized he'd been sacrificing for our family all along, I felt ashamed. I immediately apologized to him and promised to continue taking my antidepressants. Every morning he delivered my medication on time. But unbeknownst to me, he had long since replaced the pills with something else. After dropping me off at work each day, he would return home to meet with our nanny. It turned out they had been having an affair for 6 months, even planning to take her to Australia to settle down together. On the surface, he told me the nanny was hired solely to care for me, but in reality it was so he could see her daily. When the nanny sensed my growing suspicions about my husband, she immediately informed him and collaborated with him to stage photos to deflect suspicion. Only today did I uncover this entire conspiracy.